And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. But they did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Dishes it to Durant. To the inside. Roberson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Shot clock at 5. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Ibaka outside. And it's Zingler in the corner. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
Substitution for the Cavaliers.
43 seconds left in the first. Zingler passes to Ibaka. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Waiters. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need. Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Foy dishes to Zingler. Pass to Canner. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Cantor's got his first points of the game.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
The drive by James. Levert. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Amon Shumpert is out there with Channing Frye, and it's Mozgov in the center position. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. To the middle. Here's Roberson. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. And then for Oklahoma City, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Cantor. Durant comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to their tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Here's Thompson. Makes it off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him. And as competitive as Durant is, you know, it was strange to see him take himself off of Team USA. But let's face it, that Paul George injury played a big role, not only in his decision, but in a lot of guys throughout the league.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Cleveland with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
And you know, Durant was not the only one affected by that injury to Paul George. To see something like that happen in an exhibition game can make anybody think twice about summer play.
Westbrook passes to Roberson. Durant in the corner. Clock at 6. And stolen by James. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season here.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere.
King James with the dunk.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. That is good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Ibaka, no luck.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Irving against Ibaka. Back to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Robertson's checked in. It's Westbrook with the drive. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The shot's good from Irving.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Shumpert against Durant. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 11 seconds left here in the second. Irving attacking. Out to Shumpert. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. It's Westbrook with the drive. And Thompson sends it back. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And James throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
Hey guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's Irving missing.
And who could forget the...
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the Cavaliers call time here. When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Durant.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Shots good by Waiters.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him, mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And the rejection by LeBron. J.R. Smith on the wing.